Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. How are you, YouTube? How are you, TikTok? Seriously. Y'all doing okay today? Oh, shit. I'm going to need my headphones. I'm going to start paying attention to my job. Hang on. Hang on. Here we go. Some bitch. Bit. What? Yeah. All right. There we go. That's better. All right. Y'all make sure to tap the screen, share the live if you can. Hopefully, I won't injure myself with the microphone. Come on. Now, I have to do the news and weather first because news and weather. Well, I don't actually do the news. We got the news. I'm Jerry Albinger. It does it on its own. Now, I have to make sure that I read, if there's a news sponsor. Hey, good morning, Friday. How are you? Everything. Oh, that's a solid start to the show. Holy mother of God. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got some good shit coming up, dude. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Like I have to go in and kind of edit it because I'm still learning how to program, right? Like I had to put all the music into the music library and then categorize it as current or recurrent. But now I've got to like fine tune all of that shit. And I need new ADHD meds. If I'm being honest, that's the problem. The executive dysfunction sometimes, you know what I mean? All right, let's do the weather. There we are. Got to push the right buttons. Kicks 96, Tennessee Valley Weather Center forecast, mostly sunny with a high around 51. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 32. Sunday looking at a very slight chance of rain and snow, high around 46. Mostly sunny Monday with a high around 51. We may get back up into the low 60s by middle of next week. It's clear on the radar, fair and 34 degrees here at the studio on Sam Phillips Street in Florence. So I'm going to go ahead and warn you, if you are here to hear more kind of top 40 country music, you may want to come back at noon because we're about to kick off Country Underground with Big Farley O'Connell right about now. So we got to play the intro, right? Got to do the intro because people got to know that your show is different somehow. So this is what I came up with.
Man, where in the hell are we? Trust me, just be cool.
If you're trying for the secret knock, that ain't it.
Come on, I forgot the secret knock.
Again? Look, just give me the secret phrase so I can let you in.
Cookie cutters are for cookies.
Absolutely right. Y'all, welcome to Big Farley's Country Underground. I'm Big Farley O'Connell. Happy Saturday, y'all. I hope you're ready for all the sounds outside of Top 40 Country because we got some great stuff lined up for you today. Got new stuff from Muscadine Bloodline, new stuff from Alabama artist Cassius Culpepper, and a whole lot of other stuff to get to because we got all the sounds outside of Top 40 Country here on Big Farley's Country Underground, brought to you by Sam Phillips Recording Service in Memphis, Tennessee, because if you're not doing something different, you're not doing anything at all. Also brought to you by Counts Brothers Music in Muscle Shoals. 41 years of bringing sound to the Shoals. You got a chance to win some killer Counts Brothers merch. All you got to do is text Counts to 256-764-0996, or you can go register over on the Kicks 96 Facebook page, whatever works for you. Let's get this thing started. Got some Stephen Wilson Jr. on the way for you. Kicking it off. We got Miss Hannah Dam Dasher. She's crying all the way to the bank. It's Big Farley's Country Underground. 96.1, Kicks 96. Oh, there it is. Got a house and a boat and some land sitting on the edge of town. I love Hannah Dasher. Trust fund don't buy trust. I found him making out in his truck. You should have seen the face of the judge when he threw that gavel down. Now I'm crying all the way. I'm going to take it lower down. Brand new Chevy, premium gas in a tank. I was taking it hard, taking it hard. Took the rope out of heartbreak. I'm crying all the way. Here's the thing, man. I didn't grow up a country music fan. Like, I never listened to country music growing up. I can't say I never listened to it. The first song I ever memorized the words to was The Gambler, because it's my dad's favorite story to tell anybody. Anyway. And of course, you know, with the high school in the 90s, so I was aware of, you know, kind of the big country artists, your Alan Jacksons, your Trisha Yearwoods, your Rebas and Garth Brookses and that kind of stuff, right? You couldn't escape some certain 90s country. But I was never a country fan. I didn't listen to it. It wasn't my thing. I listened, growing up, it was classic rock, hard rock, heavy metal, punk, rap. Then there was some jazz and some blues. And then, like, you know, I didn't start listening to country music until I started working in country radio. Yeah, I just like Hannah's kind of attitude. Hannah Dasher, just kind of like that persona that she has. I like that. It's kind of she's got that over the top thing going. But I'm gonna tell you something. What I love about Hannah is she can write you a song like this, it'll make you laugh, but then she'll write one called like Ugly Houses, it'll make you fucking cry. C's and the double D's. Now I'm drinking doubles at the double tree. I'm twice as rich as I used to be. Crying all the way to the bank. Brand new Chevy. All right, I'm going to switch up some stuff here, though. Let's see. Took the road, I had a heartbreak. Hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and plug next week's show. Ha ha ha! Crying all the way to the bank. I'm gonna introduce the next song. Dude, I'm telling you, man, that song makes me fucking cry every time. Oh my God. Hannah Dasher, crying all the way to the bank. It's Big Farley's Country Underground on Kicks 96, playing all the sounds outside of Top 40 Country. Local music as well. Cutter Bradley is on the way. Also got some Caitlin Budds coming up. Right now, Stephen Wilson Jr. off his album Son of Dad, which he just released a deluxe edition. Go listen to both. Go listen to everything you can from Stephen Wilson Jr. I think he's freaking phenomenal. Here he is with Cuckoo on Big Farley's Country Underground. See, that's what long intros are made for. Bank owns a house, bank owns the land. Boss owns a truck and a hammer in my hand. Ex got the kids and having my check. The other half goes to the IRS. Y'all make sure to tap that screen if you can. Just tippity, tippity, tappity, tappity, tappity. If y'all want to just likey, that would be super duper cool. Or if you want to share it, that'd also be great. Me crazy. I need to back up off the mic for y'all. Here out there, out pulling my hair out, burned out a little too soon. I'm no train, got an air race, chasing that carrot on a bone. Things I can't control. Like, here's what gets me about this song. Stephen Wilson Jr., if you listen to this version, the fully produced version with all the bells and whistles and the cool shit, it's fantastic, right? But if you listen to just him and his guitar acoustic doing this song, it is equally phenomenal. That's what blows my mind about Stephen Wilson Jr. It's not just the fact that it's got all these, you know, all the sounds in the fully produced thing. It's like these songs are good with just him and a guitar. And that's not the easiest thing to do. You know what I mean? Singing a long line of things I can't control. Pancakes or waffles? Damn it. Pancakes or waffles. This is difficult. You got to put me on the spot like that. I'm going to go pancakes. I'm assuming the best. I want to ask a lot of questions about recipes and ingredients, but I'm going to assume we just have the best recipe for both. I'm going to go with pancakes. And specifically, I'm going to go with blueberry pancakes. All right. I'm just going to say it now. Bacon. Shit. Now I want bacon. Look what you done. Now you threw a craving on me. Oh yeah, man. Like I play I play Nathaniel Rateliff in the Night Sweats. I play Sarah Shook and the Disarmers. I play some Casey Musgrave. I play some like Kelsey Walden and Charles Wesley Godwin. And of course, I always get kind of confused about what's Americana, because I realized early on that and this is just my opinion. You can completely tell me, oh, thank you so much. You can completely tell me that I'm just full of shit, right? This is just an opinion. And I forgot what I was going to say now. Damn it. What was I going to say? What did you say? You said Americana. Right. So my idea about the Americana genre is this. Americana is just a phrase that corporate Nashville put on shit that they just don't want to deal with. Because corporate Nashville does not care about country music, or else, if they did, you would have seen some of these artists on the ACMs or the CMAs. You would have seen Sturgill and Tyler Childers or Margot Price or Sierra Farrell. You'd have seen them on those award shows if they gave a shit about country music. They care about money. I mean, it is what it is. Kicks 96. Normally you're home for today's best country and the legends, but for the next few hours till noon, this is Big Farley's Country Underground. So we do things a little different. Now, don't worry. If you're waiting for, Morgan Wallen or Carrie Underwood or Cody Johnson, it'll all be, we'll go right back to regular programming at noon. I promise. Okay? Make sure you're following along over on the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page, because I'm live in a couple other places. I'm live on TikTok and I'm live on YouTube, and I've got those links posted over on the Big Farley O'Connell page. They're also on the Kicks 96 Facebook page. But this is what we do every Saturday. I get up and I work a 6-day, because that's how big a music nerd I am, to play all the sounds outside of top 40 country. What do we got coming up? We got some Caitlin Butts on the way. Also got some 49 Winchester, Vincent Neil Emerson, got the Wilder Blue on the way. Got some great stuff, some Sturgill lined up for you. Coming up next, though, because here on Country Underground, not only playing all the sounds outside of top 40 country, we're also playing Alabama artists. We're also playing local artists as well. So, independent country, we got all that. Now, how do we cram into 3 hours? It's not easy, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. It tests my mental health some days, but we're going to do the best we can, and I'll post a playlist after the show over on the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page, and I'm going to tell you what, these playlists are usually pretty killer. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I'm pretty good at it. So make sure you're following along. And, of course, like I said earlier, Country Underground is brought to you by Sam Phillips Recording Service in Memphis, Tennessee. Because if you're not doing something different, you're not doing anything at all. So we're definitely doing something different here. Also brought to you by Counts Brothers Music in Muscle Shoals. 41 years of bringing sound to the Shoals, whether you need whatever you need music-wise. Guitars, drums, and keys to ukuleles, drumsticks, and reeds, and lessons. Matter of fact, you can win some killer Counts Brothers merch. You can either text Counts, COUNTS, to 256-764-0996, or just head on over to the Kicks 96 Facebook page. I've got the little registration thing pinned to the top of the page. You don't have to look. It's just right there at the top for you. No searching at all, because it's all about convenience. Got Caitlin Butts coming up for you. Some 49 Winchester on the way. Cutter Bradley is coming up next. He'll be on the show next week. Excited to talk to him. His song, Jesus and a Pocket Knife, up next on Country Underground with Big Farley O'Connell. Kicks 96. I'll have to delete that song. I went a little long-winded on that break because I keep forgetting that I do a break like I keep forgetting that I do that intro. You know what I mean? Like I do the intro and then I play 2 songs and I do kind of an opening break. It's weird. So then I wind up putting myself behind the 8 ball time-wise. Wait, you saw what? You saw who? Oh! Friday, that is awesome. And I am so happy for you that you got to see that. And what I'm going to say right now is not for you. This is just, I'm jealous. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Let me tell you why I'm jealous. Okay. Number one, what a great fucking show to see, right? Drayton Farley and 49 Winchester. Holy shit. Here's the thing. So back in July, my boss had gotten me tickets to go see Charlie Crockett and Vincent Neil Emerson at the fucking Ryman, right? And I was pumped. because I love both those guys. I love Charlie Crockett. I love Vince Neil Emerson. I think they're fantastic artists and songwriters. And anyway, so I was all excited about it. And then we get close to the day, and my wife and I realize we don't have money for gas or parking. So we couldn't go. Like, I've never been to the Ryman. This was going to be like the most killer fucking night. I get to see Charlie Crockett. I get to be at the Ryman. It's going to be badass. And then it was like, shit, I can't afford parking or gas. I can't go. Yeah. It was heartbreaking, man. Because I'm seeing like clips, like, you know, their social media is posting like clips from the show and, you know, posting pictures and all that shit like they do, you know, like every artist does when they're out touring. But every time they posted something, I'm like, I was supposed to be there, you know. Hopefully I didn't sound that obnoxious when I typed. I guess that's the beauty of text. You don't hear the annoying voice that went along with it. Kaylee, how are you doing this morning? I see you liking the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Make sure you share it too. Pretty please. Pretty please. I say pretty please. Okay. Oh my God. All right. This is that, dude. This first hour is shaping up pretty damn good, dude. Pretty damn good. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Madeline Edwards. If you haven't listened to Madeline Edwards, you should check her out. I think she's fantastic. Hey, appreciate you sharing the live there. There was a show here in town with Brittany. Oh, man. Yeah, I can imagine that one. Dude, that sucks. Oh my God. Yeah. I haven't been, you know, I mean, I work in small market country radio. I don't have a lot of, you know, concert budget money, you know. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I got to go in here and shorten the ends of these songs because, sorry, it's one of those OCD radio things that you have to pay attention to so the station sounds better. You don't have these lags at the end of songs where it's just a dissolve. So you've got like 3 seconds of a dissolve that nobody can hear before you. Never mind. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all don't care about the radio. Oh. I still love the song. It's a good album, man. If you haven't checked out Caitlin Butts' album Roadrunner, you should go check it out. Even if you don't like the musical Oklahoma, which it's kind of based on, apparently. Yeah. But this is one of those challenging, like trying to memorize the words and sing along. For the thrill. Overtime. At another rodeo. Well, my heart's a wild card, only left my guitar. Eat my weight in rattlesnakes, can't stop, I won't stop. It's hard, man. Like, this is, trying to sing along with this is on the same level as trying to sing along with, like, Bob Dylan's Subterranean Homesick Blues, or trying to sing along with REM's Into the World as We Know It. You know what I mean? It's that kind of stream of consciousness that's hard to kind of, you know, because I'm a wide line up all night, in the sunlight. What is I'm ready to go? I did actually get to interview Caitlin after she released this album, and she seemed very sweet. I hate doing phone interviews, but I don't have a lot of option being in Muscle Shoals. You know what I mean? These artists aren't coming through town, and driving to Huntsville would entail, you know, gas money. Anyway. But she was really nice, you know, but it's just, I don't do great with phone interviews because I can't read reaction. Do you know what I mean? If I've got somebody in studio and I say something that's intended as a joke, and if it doesn't land, I can see it in the, you know what I mean? I can see it in the reaction, and I can change course, and I can make it, you know what I mean? I can smooth it over because I'm good at that. I used to work front desk in hotels, man. I can smooth any goddamn thing over. And I was rude. Well, I mean, I wasn't rude. I wasn't like overtly rude, but I was a little passive aggressive rude with most of the guests. But that's also because most of the guests were annoying. What are you gonna do? You know, people go on vacation, and this was Destin, Florida. People go on vacation and they leave their brains at home. Like that's what always drove me nuts. I'm like, I know that when you're at your job, you cannot be this dumb. Like, I know. Like, when you're at your job, you can't be this dumb. So how are you this dumb on vacation? Because you've also put your mind on vacation. And I get that now. But at the same time, it's like, dude, think about that question before you ask it. Because it's like, really? What do we do about the seaweed? I don't know. Avoid it? I don't know. All right. What do we got coming? Oh, shit, yeah. I love this show. I love this show. It's the only excuse. I get to play all the shit I want to play. You know what I mean? Now, again, I do not program this show based on my personal musical tastes. Like, there has to be some level of, like, actual thought. Caitlin Budd's title track off her album Road Runner. Happy Saturday, y'all. How are you? It's Big Farley's Country Underground. I'm Big Farley O'Connell. That's right. I'm working 6 days a week now because there's some music that needs to get played that we just don't have like the room or availability to play during the week. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. 9 to noon every Saturday, playing you all the sounds outside of kind of that cookie cutter top 40 corporate sound, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let's not to put, too fine a point on it. Anyway, live on the air, and of course, also live on YouTube and TikTok. And if you don't know what those links are, well, you can find them over on the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page. I think I also shared them over on the Kicks 96 page. Don't forget, you got a chance to win some Killer Counts Brothers merch. All you got to do is text COUNTS, COUNTS, to 256-764-0996, or just head over to the Kicks 96 Facebook page. And I've got that little registration thing pinned to the top for you. So it's all about convenience, making it easy for you. Win free stuff. Don't have to put out much effort. That's the way I like to do things. Anyway, we'll take a look at your weather forecast coming up. Got some music from the Wilder Blue, Drayton Farley on the way. Some 49 Winchester coming up. Got Vincent Neil Emerson up next. Title track off his Shooter Jennings produced album, Golden Crystal Kingdom, next. Big Farley's Country Underground, Kicks 96. All right. There we go. I'm not getting out there with a net and cleaning it every. Yeah, right. Oh, dude, I got. I had somebody ask for my manager once when I worked front desk, because it's one of those times, in the summer where it'd been raining for a few days, right? And I understand that you paid for vacation, you want beach time and outdoor time, and you're stuck in your room and it's a bitch, you know what I mean? I get it. But the guy comes up to the desk, and it's not the first time I'd heard it that day, but he was like, "Hey, could you do something about the weather?" You know what I mean? One of those things. So I tried to shoot back what I felt was a jovial manner. I said, well, I tried to get on the horn with the big guy upstairs, but apparently he has bigger fish to fry, other than whether or not it's raining in Destin, Florida. You know what I mean? But I said it like, obviously, like, that's a joke. Dude asked to talk to my manager. Like, he couldn't. I haven't watched the documentary, and I've only heard a couple of the songs. It's one of those ones I put on my list and I just haven't gotten to yet. But Shooter Jennings has done some really great production work. Like, Vincent Neil Emerson's album Golden Crystal Kingdom is really, really good, and it goes from everything to kind of like almost a folk sound. Others lean a little more almost kind of a rock song, but not really a rock song. But Golden Crystal Kingdom kind of blew my mind because it was just, it was the sound. Here, I'll turn it up here in a second so you can actually hear it instead of me talking.
86.
I'm going to want my headphones for that. Hang on. like his vocal delivery. His vocal delivery, it just sounds so laid back. I interviewed him after he released this album. Really nice guy. Fun, fun interview. But just heavy is the hand that wears the crown.
Oh, but heavier I found the notion to put it down.
Howdy, how are you?
I've been playing in their honky tonks and bars, but the ballet of the great has lost its charm.
What? Seriously?
Where they dress up in their finest Western clothes, where they get it from, nobody knows. And the guitar sounds are howling high and loud.
Also,
That old pedal stays lifted like a cloud. Ain't it
funny how their career turns to rust.
in
The songs they play are covered up. What the fuck is that doing there? Why would you put a... Oh, right. In a golden crystal kingdom on this way. It's so good, man. But like the first song I heard of Vincent Neil Emerson was called Fried Chicken and Evil Women. And it's just, dude, Fried Chicken and Evil Women, a fly, is it Willie Nelson's Wall or a fly on Willie Nelson's Wall? That one's funny. What's the other one that I can't think of right now? One of the first songs I heard of his. Shit. Fried Chicken and Evil Women. 25 and Wasting Time. 25 and Wasting Time is great. But and those songs really kind of, you really get that sense of how kind of laid back his vocal is. Do you know what I mean? Like it almost like I can't quite put my finger on a comparison, right? Not from the same genre. You know what I mean?
I found the door.
Shit! No! My horn! Fuck! I've been dehorned! What the fuck happened? Where's the fucking thing?
And it's funny how that jewelry turns to rust.
Where the fuck is the piece? Where's the piece?
If you're looking for a dance, you'll find it there.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
You're gone, crystal kingdom on the
Where's the fucking thing? Where's the piece? I can't wear this. Fuck! Vincent Neil Emerson on Big Farley's Country Underground, title track off his album Golden Crystal Kingdom. Got your weather forecast on the way. Got one from the Wilder Blue coming up right now. A little 49 Winchester out there leaving this holler album. Yearning for you. Big Farley's Country Underground, Kicks 96. Oh, shit. I talked over the fucking song. Damn it. Sorry. It's a radio thing. I hate it. What's the podcast? Wait, what podcast? What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, Edie Hood and Jake are next to the podcast. Holy fuck, dude! Damn it! That's awesome. I'm not jealous or nothing. Dude, I sent out emails to get for artist interview requests because that's what I got to do, you know? Dude, I sent out like a dozen emails, but Monday and Tuesday, I don't know, closer to 20. And I only heard back from 2. I scheduled an interview with Colby Acuff because I really like him. I think his new album, American Sun, is really great. I think he's a really good songwriter. The other one that got back to me was Them Dirty Roses, which is a Southern rock band from here in Alabama, but they're really, really good too. Where in the fucking hell? Is it in my, ah! Holy mother of God. It's on top of my freaking, oh my God. One of y'all said that too, didn't you? One of y'all said it's on top of your freaking head. And I was like, what? No, it's not. Yeah. Well, I'm distracted, okay? Trying to do multiple things at once here. I'm trying to pay attention to my job and also pay attention to my live. And, you know, that's one of them things. All right, let's see here. Is this going to work? Will you work? Because I've only got 1:17 before I got to do the flipping weather there, buddy. Okay? All right, hang on. That's not going to work. Get over here, fucker. Nope. No. All right. Okay, we're back in business. In a day or two. There we go. Ow. Close enough. Home fire's burning, 'cause baby, I'm yearning for you. Burning, 'cause baby, I'm yearning for you. 49 Winchester, yearning for you. Time to take a look at your Kicks 96 Tennessee Valley Weather Center forecast. And for today, looking lovely. Mostly sunny, high around 51. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 32. Sunday, looking at a very slight chance of some rain, possibly some snow with a high around 46. We'll get back to mostly sunny skies Monday with a high around 51. It is clear on the Kicks radar, fair and 34 here at the studio on St. Philip Street in Florence. Got some Sturgill Simpson on the way. Some Shelby Lee Lowe coming up. Got the Wilder Bloom next. Big Farley's Country Underground, Kicks 96. Keep an eye on that. Pass it on down. I keep moving the friggin' mic. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I was talking about on there. I'll check it out. What song is well, the last song I played was 49 Winchester's Yearning for You. I like the Wilder Blue. I need. Damn it! See, that's one of the things, man. Like, where's my pen? Damn it! I didn't see another thing. I start to remember. Oh, I do too, man. I think 49 Winchester's fantastic. I actually interviewed Isaac from 49 Winchester after they released Fortune Favors the Bold. Yeah, Fortune Favors the Bold. But I interviewed him, and really cool, man. And Russell County Line was the first song of theirs I heard. And I know if you go back into some of their stuff, it doesn't, I don't know. I don't like to get gatekeepy. Like, it sounds different, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's kind of like when I say, like, if ever I say that someone's voice is unique, people make the assumption that I'm trying to politely say that it's bad, and it's not what I mean. If I think somebody's voice is bad, I'm going to say something that's clearly, if I don't say, like, I don't want to say somebody's voice sucks, but I'd be like, oh, that's not quite the right whatever. You know what I mean? Try to be polite about it, but, state that it's not really your thing, I guess. But, like, Colby Acuff is one for me. Like, I think he's got a really unique voice, and I just mean unique in that it stands out. And it's that and a combination of that and his songwriting, like off his new album, American Sun. I know I play Ain't So Bad. Which is I just love the vibe and the message on that song. But one of the other ones I love off that album is Plastic Horses. And I love it because, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to put Sturgill there and then talking to Drayton Farley. All right. Anyway. Shit, what was I talking about? Yeah, unique. It's exactly what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. You know, there are certain things, there are certain voices that hit my ear and there's a quality to them. Well, like Vincent Neil Emerson, that laid back kind of delivery that he has, or what's another one that I think of when I think of this? Like Drayton Farley, I think his voice is really unique because it's almost I get a sense of like a kind of a combination of like some Isbell and some Childers. Do you know what I'm saying when he sings? But it's like there's all these great voices out there. Emily Nenni is one, Nenni, and I hope that's how it's pronounced. But her album Drive and Cry, like her voice, like when she sings, she makes it sound easy, right? That's one of those things like you can kind of recognize, you know what I mean? Yes, absolutely. Well, even like Charles Wesley Godwin, you know, his songwriter, Kelsey Walden, and her voice, you know, I just, again, everything. I've never been a pop music guy. I was like in the 90s, I was always listening to alternative. I was never listening to mainstream stuff. So when I started working in country radio, after a while, I was like, there's got to be more out there than this shit. And that's not for all artists. I'm not throwing shade on artists in top 40 country. You do what you do. You know what I mean? I don't have any like vitriol for most artists. I do think it's weird that like the best thing that a Nashville country music star can aspire to is opening their own goddamn bar. Like, why is that? Why does everybody need their own bar? Like Jelly Roll's got a bar and everybody's got a bar. That seems to be the you've made it status symbol for Nashville. You know what I mean? For like country stars, like, oh, you've got a bar on Broadway, you know, like shit. Why do you want to, you know, why not put a bar in your hometown? Have like attract people to your hometown. Like, you feel me? Like Nashville doesn't need extra tourism. People are already flocking there anyway. You know, I assume. I shouldn't say that. I haven't actually looked at the numbers. Okay. I shouldn't speak before checking the numbers. It just feels that way. You know what I mean? What else do I have? Yeah, a little Drayton Farley next. And then I'm going to play an artist that I literally found on TikTok. He's more of a folk artist than a country artist or anything. And he's Canadian. Benjamin Dakota Rogers. Like, he's got a fucking killer murder ballad called John Came Home. And I love me some murder ballads. Oh, I love me some murder ballads. Another one is from the band Lula called Marshall County Man. That one's fucking great too. But I'm a big fan of murder ballads. I try not to fill the show with them. That's where you know that I don't do this thing with my personal taste, because there'd be like 2 freaking murder ballads an hour on this show. Maybe that's what I'll do for Halloween, do like a murder ballad special. But yeah. Last week, somebody complained I didn't play any Sturgill, so I figured, you know, can confirm that it's full. Oh my God, that's great. Sturgill Simpson, looking for the end of that long, wide line. It is Big Farley's Country Underground. Brought to you by Sam Phillips Recording Service in Memphis, Tennessee. Because if you're not doing something different, you're not doing anything at all. Also brought to you by Counts Brothers Music. Celebrating 41 years of bringing sound to the shoals. Whoa. What is that? Why did that happen? Anyway, you got a chance to win some Counts Brothers gear, little merch. You can either go to the Kicks 96 Facebook page. I've got the registration link posted there, pinned to the top of the page, or you can just text COUNTS, COUNTS, to 256-764-0996. We got some I guess you'd call it maybe country folk or alt folk or whatever. Got some Benjamin Dakota Rogers on the way, some Shelby Lilo coming up. Alabama artist Drayton Farley, Devils in NOLA. Next, Big Farley's Country Underground, Kicks 96.
Couch Brothers Music has been bringing the
Yeah, I
sound
just
to
had
the
to produce
souls
this
for
commercial
41
yesterday.
Years. Whether you need instruments, equipment, or lessons, Couch Brothers has got you covered. Be sure to follow them across social media. Visit them online at couchbrothersmusic.com or stop by and see them on Waverly Avenue in Muscle Shoals. From guitars and keys to drumsticks and reeds and absolutely everything in between, trust Couch Brothers Music in Muscle Shoals. Proud sponsor of Big Farley's Country Underground on Kicks 96.
Oh, could this
Yeah.
be any cuter?
There you go.
And the best part, they accept this
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, there's some days, and there's other times where I wind up calling it Big Farley's Country Bunker, which because I kept the Monday, Wednesday, Friday segment, I kept that as Big Farley's Country Bunker, with kind of saying this is where I keep all those sounds that don't fit in mainstream country, and then plug in the Saturday show where I unleash all those sounds in country underground. So I still have it there. So sometimes I get confused. But dude, in radio, you tend to get over that, especially small market radio. Well, I changed it to the same one for country underground. I removed Dan and Shay Sucks, and I put Cookie Cutters are for cookies. Because while I do want my show to be a bit of a middle finger to the corporate Nashville structure, I can't make it an overt middle finger because I work for a top 40 country station. It's predominantly what we play, even though we're independently owned and we play a lot more independent artists. Like we've been playing Cody Jinks since I started here. Like we were already playing Cody Jinks off of his I'm Not the Devil album when I started here like 10 years ago. So like we've been playing independent music, the whole time. But in radio, small market radio, you tend to have to be on multiple stations, or at least when you start out. When I was working part-time, I worked for a cluster of 6 stations. And at one point, I was on all 6. WLAY, WVNA, WMSR, and WVNA AM, and WLAY AM. So it was 5. I was on 5 of the 6. That shit got confusing. Like, I still remember doing local news. I still remember the freaking tag I had to say. That's the latest from the VNA newsroom. More news in minutes and as it happens. Weather alerts immediately on the Shoals News and Information Station. News Talk 1590 WVNA, the voice of North Alabama. Yeah, that's what radio does to you. I've reached out to Drayton Farley about an interview. I have not heard back yet, but I'm got my fingers crossed. I can see my lover's face again. Dude, awesome, man. Dude, I'll just send you my playlist for this shit, man. Because I do a Spotify playlist after the show every week, and I post it on the Facebook page. And I still have the Facebook page because most of my listeners are on Facebook if they're on any social media. So I can't get rid of the Facebook page. Right on, brother. I appreciate you hanging out, man. WVNA, the voice of North Alabama. Sin. Everyone's scared. How can you save me from this place that I'm in? It's more when he's doing acoustic that I hear that kind of Isbell Childers sort of combo in his voice. But I love this song. The album's called 20 on High, if I'm not mistaken, is the name of the album. Really, really good album. Like Norfolk Blues is really good. Shit, I'm going blank on all. I got so much music in my friggin' head. My head is just full of like movie quotes and song lyrics and just music info. That's why I do what I do. Fuck else would I do with all this damn information? I got a degree in communications. I've written research papers on like rock and roll in the media, you know. What's for lunch today? Well, while I'm here, I've got an Atkins meal bar. Trying to get back to those. I've put on about 10 pounds. I need to get that 10 pounds back off. That's Drayton Farley. He's from down not far from Tuscaloosa. Devils in NOLA off his 20 on High album. You're listening to Big Farley's Country Underground. I got some Shelby Lee Lowe on the way. Madeline Edwards coming up, a song off her Crash Landed album. Right now, I got a little more of a folk sound for you from Canadian artist Benjamin Dakota Rogers. Here's Jeremiah on Big Farley's Country Underground, Kicks 96. It's a song full of murder. Obviously, I like it. Oh, I grew up listening to heavy metal, man. Of course I like it. Oh, Jeremiah Coulter was the biggest man in town. He swung that hammer over head, bring that mountain down. First light in darkness, found it for gold. Sleep beside the fire with his rifle and his mule. That's 7 years taller than the thunder never sang. He coming from the ground with a nugget in his hand. Oh, the wind won't holler. The birds that from the trees, you can load it up in the trees. Time is to look down and see. Here's where it gets good. They come try to kill him and take his gold, and he says, I don't fucking think so. And later doesn't matter. It's made his ears. Just feel fast as the bandits drew near. They came part of that. Rode some cabin stuff. He'd hold them there till morning. He'd hold them there for good. They broke through the brambles, five fires flickered red. Two shots broke the darkness, and the first of them fell dead. They rushed the door and took it down. Got the first one with his knife, and he pinned him to the door frame as the sun set in his eyes. He pinned him to the door frame as the sun set in his eyes. He hung him up and bled him out and left him for the crows. Oh! That's the most metal folk shit you ever heard. Come on, man. Like, what? Maybe not you. You might have heard more. There was the biggest man in town. Hammer overhead, bring that mountain down. First light the darkness, found it for gold. Stay beside the fire. Rifle and his mule. Benjamin Dakota Rogers. Jeremiah. It's Country Underground. I'm your host, Big Farley O'Connell. Make sure you're following along over on the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page. Every day after the show, obviously, show's on from 9 to noon, in case you're new. We'll be back to regularly scheduled programming. You'll hear all your Carrie Underwood, your Cody Johnson, your Morgan Wallens, all the good stuff, Jelly Roll. It'll be here at noon. Trust me. Anyway, I just wanted to, calm you down if you were anxious. You were on the wrong station. You're on the right station. Just a little different for a couple hours. So, on the way for you, got new music from Shelby Lee Lowe, but he's also got another new song he's going to be releasing next week, written by Chris Stapleton. So, excited to hear that one. Make sure you're following the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page. I'm posting a lot about that kind of stuff. So, on the way, like I said, new Shelby Lee Lowe is coming up. Also got some Red Clay Strays. Colby A. Cuff on the way. Up next, Madeline Edwards off her Crash Landed album, Why I'm Calling. Country Underground with Big Farley O'Connell, brought to you by Sam Phillips Recording Service in Memphis, Tennessee. Because if you're not doing something different, you're not doing anything at all. Also brought to you by Counts Brothers Music, 41 years of bringing sound to the shoals. Text Counts to 256-764-0996. You got a chance to score some Primo Counts Brothers merch. You can also enter to win on the Kicks 96 Facebook page. So get it done. Big Farley's Country Underground, Kicks 96. Oh, you did it again. Okay. The beanie might be, a little tricky here. You just got to be mindful of it, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to step outside so I can have a breath of fresh carcinogen. See you later, man. Appreciate it. I sense, but you have to accept for DM. Oh, okay. I appreciate you letting me know that. I must not have, because half the time it asked me to, to accept a message. Like 90% of the time, it's somebody sending me some bullshit link about market, stock market trends or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, what? All right. YouTube, I'm going to be back. I need to go have some nicotine. I'm going to go try to hide it from TikTok while I'm live on TikTok. Dude, Madeline Edwards song, Why I'm Calling. For the long haul. Okay. Hang on. I'm about to play one. Ow, fucking damn piece of shit. Sorry. Hang on. Bitch, if you don't. Bitch, no. No, where to go? Shit. Where did it just go? Huh? Oh, shit. Where the fuck did it just... What? Did you just move my fucking folder computer? The entire goddamn thing? Huh? Fuck, where'd it go? Huh? Holy shit, where'd it go? Well, let's see if we can, shit. We got to switch some stuff around real quick. Hang on. Got to trim that one. All right, let's see. All right, we got about a minute. No pressure. No pressure. Please tell me it's in this drive. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, yeah. Got some red clay strays up next, man. Red clay strays going to take us to church. Let's go with some. We'll get Lucy Tiger on there. Everybody knows your name. Lucy Tiger is a local artist by way of Australia. We're going to figure that out in a minute. All right. Back to work. Time for your Kicks 96 Tennessee Valley Weather Center forecast. We're looking at sunny skies today. High around 51. Partly cloudy tonight. Low around 32. Sunday, looking at a slight chance of possible rain and maybe snow. High around 46. Mostly sunny Monday, though, with a high around 51 degrees. It's clear on the Kicks radar. Fair and 34 here at the studio on San Philip Street in Florence. Got some Colby A Cup on the way for you. Billy Strings teaming up with Willie Nelson. Got that one coming up as well. Up next on Big Farley's Country Underground, Red Clay Strays off of their album Made by These Moments. I think I'll take us to church for just a few minutes. On My Knees is next. Big Farley's Country Underground at Kicks 96. All right, we got to play this one through the computer because I don't have it in the system yet. I need the headphones back. I fucking love the Red Clay Strays. If you haven't listened to their new album, Made by These Moments, do yourself a favor and go listen to it. That goes for you too, YouTube. Red Clay Strays, Made by These Moments. In his company, I'm thankful for what he has done for me. He was trying to tell me just what you gonna do. But I try to rely on my mama's advice, that's always got me through. I've fallen short of glory at least a time or two. Temptation all around me, that I'm reaching out to you. I'm gonna fall. down on my knees. Like, I just love this, man. I love the whole album, though. Seriously. I've been listening to them since they came out with Good Godly Woman like 6 years ago. From down around Mobile. Red Clay Strays, baby. What he has done for me.
Bills stacked on the table, in my mind. I'm talking about the special like I've never had before. There's only one thing I can think to do, 'cause I can't take no
more. I gotta listen to some of these songs. I had to put the headphones on. I'm just like, yeah. I can keep the headphones on the whole goddamn show if I'm being 100% here. Ooh. I know what I want. Oh, yeah. The Red Clay Strays off their album Made by These Moments. Like I said, just taking us to church for a few minutes there on my knees. It's Big Farley's Country Underground. I got, let's see, local music from Lucy Tiger on the way. Also got a murder ballad coming up from the band Lula. New War and Treaty coming up. Right now, a little Billy Strings featuring Willie Nelson. California Sober. It's Big Farley's Country Underground. Brought to you by Sam Phillips Recording Service, because if you're not doing something different, you're not doing anything at all. Also, shit. Sorry. So, one thing that I also like to do on this show, I feel that since predominantly most of mainstream country music sings about, beer and whiskey and wine and tequila and every other way that one can get drunk, I feel that on this show, weed should be properly represented. So, I got a couple of songs in the library that I can kind of rotate. This is one of them. California sober, as they say, and lately I can't find no other way. I can't stay out to party like I did back in the day, so I'm California sober, as they say. I think it will. Dude, if you would have told 25-year-old me I'd be sitting here happy to be playing a song with a banjo, I'd have punched you in the dick. Yeah. In my 20s, I was going to, of course, in our 20s, we don't know dick, most of us. I didn't. Like, I was going to be a rock, jock, and I was going to, flip the bird to the man, dude. So I was going to do. So, yeah. This is my way to do that as best I can and still do it as a job. Like, it's hard to Monday through Friday do a top 40 country morning show, even though we're independently owned station, so it's not all corporate, but it's majority, So I can't overtly give the middle finger to the Nashville music establishment. So I got to be more subtle with it. No, not like Billy Strings, needs my help. Or Willie Nelson. But again, I feel that weed should be properly represented. And if weed's going to be properly represented, one of those guys is probably singing about it. Do you feel me? Anyway. Although Brothers Osborne's got a great one called Greener Pastures. I might add that one in. It's like a deep cut. You know what I mean? Because, again, I feel like we should be properly represented. Dude, I'm excited about playing some War and Treaty, man. So pissed they didn't win fucking Duo of the Year. Anyway, I don't know what I expect from award shows. I got a duo and another duo, as a matter of fact. We got the War and Treaty, and then I got the band Lula coming up. Because again, I don't mean for it to be a murder ballad, but I haven't added their other song into my library yet. So, the Marshall County, man, is phenomenal. It's a great murder ballad. But the War and Treaty actually recorded here in Muscle Shoals over at the legendary Fame Recording Studios. Which, that's one of the reasons I reached out to the War and Treaty about trying to get an interview with them. I haven't heard back yet, but I figure I'm going to send these fucking emails once a week, man, until I hear something. Like, you can tell me no. I ain't afraid of rejection, but it ain't going to stop me from trying. You know what I'm saying? So, Kicks 96, you're listening to Big Farley's Country Underground. That's Billy Strings featuring Willie Nelson, California Sober. So, hope you're having a good Saturday. Now, we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming promptly at noon. But for the next couple hours, we're still hanging out down here in the Country Underground. This is where all the sounds outside of top 40, kind of mainstream country. Because cookie cutters are for cookies, not your country music. So we got all kinds of different sounds here on the show. Like you'll hear, Alabama artists. You're going to hear local music as well. Got some Lucy Tiger on the way. Some Outlaw Apostles coming up later on. There's some other stuff. I can't tell you all of it now. There needs to be some surprise in your life, Or is that for me? Anyway. The band Lula on the way. Make sure you're following along over on the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page. I'm also live on like YouTube and TikTok and a couple other places, but I'll be posting kind of a best of what you missed sort of playlist, Spotify playlist. You can go check it out there on the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page. Be sure to share it around and share it with all your music-loving friends. But it's about an hour and a half because, it's not everything you missed on the show because I don't want to make a 3-hour playlist any more than you want to listen to a 3-hour playlist. So just follow the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page. Make sure you're following the Kicks 96 Facebook page, too, because you got a chance to win Counts Brothers merch. Or you can text to Counts to 256-764-0996. You can enter that way. Or I've got the registration pinned to the top of the Kicks 96 Facebook page, so you can go register there. But chances to win that. Counts Brothers Music, proud sponsor of Big Farley's Country Underground. And Counts Brothers celebrating 41 years of bringing sound to the Shoals. So make sure you go check them out. Waverly Avenue in Muscle Shoals for whatever you need. Like I said, you need equipment, you need lessons, strings, saxophone reeds. I had a high school band flashback. Anyway, appreciate them. War and Treaty. Their new one, Carried Away. Their new album's coming out Valentine's Day, I believe. But they recorded some over at legendary Fame Studios in Muscle Shoals. But the War and Treaty's Carried Away is up next. Country Underground with Big Farley O'Connell, Kicks 96. Boy, I really got to get the imaging done on this show. Because it still sounds like, Chris Jansen's on the way. He's not for another couple hours. The only thing about the War and Treaty, here's the thing about the War and Treaty. Like, a lot of their songs are like 5 minutes long. Like, this one's 5 minutes. We're gonna listen to this one. I don't understand how they didn't win Duo of the Year. I voted for them. I'm an ACM and CMA member. But these two, You fucking kidding me?
I'm ready all night till the morning.
I'm not really gonna try to sing along with this shit. You know what I mean? Because I can't do it justice.
Want me to hold back and cause your body go slack. And baby, let me give you this last warning. Out my
They are so fucking good.
Each other's face. What's going down in this place? How am I
That's a baby making music. That is. All right.
Tell me when you really need.
Damn, they're so good.
Your actions are all on the street. Baby, where I'm standing, it looks like you're real. The mood for a damn good time. Drinking whiskey and a glass of fine wine. Angels might be counting lights.
Angels might be.
Once you will give in. I might get carried away.
If you don't like that, I can't. I got nothing for you. That's just fucking amazing is what that is. Like, does that sound like a better country duo than Brooks and Dunn, considering Brooks and Dunn hasn't put anything out since like 2019? Sorry. I'm still a little salty that Brooks and Dunn won that Duo of the Year award because, like, again, they haven't put anything out since like 2019. And what they put out in 2019 was a collaborations album. Like, that's just covers, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand it. And I like the reboot album. Now, they're working on a second reboot album, but that hasn't been released. So I have no idea why they actually won Duo of the Year. Because my vote went to War and Treaty. Because you... Yeah, you just... Mm-mm.
I wanna get carried away with you and only you, baby. Carried away. Don't you wanna get? Wanna get? Don't you wanna get? Wanna get? Don't you wanna get? Yes, I wanna get. Don't you wanna get? Yeah, I wanna get.
Okay. All right. That's the Warren Treaty. The scientific term for what you just heard is baby making music. You're listening to Big Farley's Country Underground. I'll be here till noon playing all the sounds outside of Top 40 Country. We got your weather forecast on the way. You got some music from Tyler Childers coming up. Also got some Morgan Wade on the way. Right now, the band Lula, Marshall County Man, Country Underground with Big Farley O'Connell, Kicks 96. I didn't mean to play two murder ballads so close to each other, but I love this freaking song. I just, what is it about a song where an abusive prick gets kind of what's coming to him? You know what I mean?
Black leather jacket, held around on a match. Blue jeans, thing looking like a photograph. I would have said those fires quicker, but I was just 16. I wish that preacher would have seen the future, could have warned me. I was married to the devil, but at first I didn't know. He drank holes in all the bottles, and I just did what I was told. The only way he touched me was with an open hand. So I went outside and found a place to hide, a 6'2" tall man. Father, forgive me of my sins. I know just what I did, and I earned the consequence. Only bad daddy's kind. She's in trouble, doing time. I thought I'd never get to see her again, till I fell in love with a Marshall County man. He stumbled in the kitchen and poured another drink.
Oh, wait for it. It's so good. It's so good. It's worth it. She's innocent. Yeah.
He never saw the blade that I was clenching in my fist. So I called him to the counter and I asked him for a kiss.
There we go.
His last breath was labored. I could tell he was surprised. All he saw was the wooden handle of a kitchen knife. I sat down at the table and I rolled a cigarette. I slowly sipped on his whiskey. I made sure that he was dead.
Another way for it.
Forgive me of my sins.
The band Lula. This is another band that, like, I've meant to add more music from them. I've only got this one right now, but it's like I got list upon list upon list of stuff. Plus, people are constantly like, because once the word gets out, you're playing independent country music, you're going to get a lot of messages. A lot of people sending you stuff. And I try to get through it. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. Like, if you sent me something that you created, I'm going to try to listen to it and give it an honest listen. Even if it doesn't make it on the show. You know what I mean? So I might have bitten off more I can chew with that one, but we'll deal with it.
What I need.
The band Lula, Marshall County Man. They're about to be touring with Ashley McBride. Saw that posted the other day on their social media. Speaking of social media, make sure you're following both the Kicks 96 Facebook page as well as the Big Farley O'Connell Facebook page. Be sure to check out the playlist I post after the show, Big Farley's Country Underground. Kind of a best of what you missed playlist. Roughly an hour and a half or so of just killer stuff. So what do we got on the way for you? Got local music on the way from Lucy Tiger, some Outlaw Apostles coming up. Tyler Childers in the mix as well. Big Farley's Country Underground brought to you by Sam Phillips Recording Service in Memphis, Tennessee. Because if you're not doing something different, you're not doing anything at all. And of course, every week during Country Underground, you're going to hear a track here and there from Sam Phillips Recording Service in Memphis, Tennessee. Matter of fact, got one of those up next. Drive-by Truckers. Armageddon's back in town. Big Farley's Country Underground at Kicks 96. All right. I think I might actually be on time right now. That shit never happens, dude. Like I've always got to go back and delete stuff because I'm running way behind, because a lot of these songs wind up running long, because once you get outside that kind of cookie cutter corporate mainstream, it's either the song's 2 minutes long or the song's like 7 minutes. You know what I mean? Because there's a band in Alabama. Why can't I think of the damn name right now? Winston Ramble. But they're a jam band. Like, they're a good jam band. Don't get me wrong. You know, they played at the festival we have in town every year last year, and they were fucking excellent. So I immediately was like, oh, I'm adding them to the freaking playlist. But like, I'm looking through their songs, like half of them are like 5-6 minutes, and some of them are like, 7-8 minutes. And I'm like, bro, I can't dedicate 8 minutes of flipping time for that song. Like, I could share that one on like social media, but like for a radio show where I've only got 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? But I found some of them I could work with. There was one that was like 3.5. There was a couple that were like 5-ish. So I added those. Now I've recommended other ones. They did a pretty cool cover of Atlantic City. I always think of that as a Springsteen song. I think Springsteen wrote that one. I don't know. Speaking of Springsteen, Charles Wesley Godwin. I was actually worried about this when Charles Wesley Godwin did a sequel to Springsteen's song State Trooper called 1039, which is, again, at first I was like, I get real kind of suspicious if somebody's doing a sequel to a song, even when it's an artist like Charles Wesley Godwin, who I really think is an awesome artist, all the way from Seneca Creek up to Family Ties. But it was really, really good. And it was one of those things where part of your mind is kind of suspicious and hesitant because it's a sequel to a song. Like, you're not sure. Because I think I was scarred by Unforgiven 2. Like, why'd you make a sequel to that? Anyway. But 1039 is excellent. It's the complete, it's the other side of State Trooper. And it has that same tone, that same tension. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Charles Wesley Godwin did a hell of a job on that one. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I need some more coffee, so we're gonna go make some more coffee. But yeah. You know what I ought to do? I ought to see if anybody has texted in. Like, that's the weird thing about doing a Saturday show, like in the morning, you know what I mean? Like, who's up and listening to the radio or the app or the website? We got anything? Oh, shit. Oh, we have one person text in to register for the thing we're giving away. So that's fucking good. Sorry. It's one of those things. When you're trying to build an audience from scratch with a show that is, that sounds like what they're used to. And I'm like, did you just say Coulter Wall's Devil Wears a Suit and Tie is hot garbage? And he was like, yeah, like I said, I didn't respond to the text because I could not think of anything to say that wasn't. How do you pay for any of the things you listed with zero money? You asked how much money I had, not how much money I fucking made, dude. Ask the question that will give you the information that you want. Fuck am I talking finances for? With user 27 spaces of pi with no profile picture. Why don't you have a profile picture? Or a name that isn't a string of numbers that you would sell that Funko Pop. Well, that was a Christmas present, so I'm not going to sell the Funko Pop my wife got made of me. Because who the fuck is going to buy a Funko Pop of me right now? Why would I sell it? It's a Christmas present. What planet are you from? User 9805637067. Are you offering to buy my Funko Pop for $20? Is that what you're saying? User 94583200531. Lucy Tiger, everybody knows your name. It's 10:31, time for your Kicks 96 Tennessee Valley Weather Center forecast, brought to you by Medford Jewelers. If you're looking for the perfect Valentine's gift, Russell and the crew at Medford Jewelers have something for every budget. So swing by today, find the piece that hits all the right notes. Medford Jewelers, Court Street in downtown Florence, where love meets brilliance. Looking at mostly sunny skies with a high around 51 today, partly cloudy tonight, low around 32. Slight chance of showers, possibly a little snow Sunday. Like I said, very slight chance, like a 20% chance. High around 46, then mostly sunny Monday with a high around 51 degrees. It's clear on the Kicks radar, fair and 40 degrees here at the studio on St. Philip Street in Florence. Got Sierra Farrell on the way, Tyler Childers, Rustin' in the Rain up next on Big Farley's Country Underground, Kicks 96. There we go. We got a back-to-back of Tyler Childers and Sierra Farrell. Let's see. Would it be possible? Can I? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, your mom joined. That'd be fucking weird. My mom passed away like 10 years ago. Somebody been fucking around with a Ouija board on TikTok. Hey, Taz, how are you? I'm just hanging out, doing the Country Underground show. My, right. Yeah, I can't confirm. Oh my God. Yeah, this is my my limited ability to flip the bird to corporate country music. Yay! Though I did sell a little bit of advertising.